it was the only offer in Europe. And so if that's where he wanted to play, which presumably is the case, considering that Europe tends to be the strongest in the way of domestic leagues, then I imagine that was probably why he was happy to take the offer. As to why Getafe decided to come on board, we're not really quite sure. I think one of the reasons being is that despite the optics of it, despite the background to the whole story as it relates to Mason Greenwood, I think the Getafe feel as though two things. One is there's no denying that he's an unbelievable talent, that he has a lot of quality as a footballer and he can offer a lot on the pitch. And I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but Getafe are a more humble side, let's say, that in normal conditions, had none of this been going on, Mason Greenwood, a player of his quality, would never join the likes of Getafe. So I think they saw this as an opportunity to get their hands on someone who actually is a very gifted football player. And on top of that, they say, as they say, there's no such thing as bad PR, right? So it actually has seemed to make them rather popular in some ways. It's actually grown their social media following, despite everything else, which we, of course, will get into. But I think they saw this almost as a PR exercise. In some ways, it's made them well known. Now everyone, look at England, for example, in the UK, everyone is talking about Getafe. Now everyone knows who they are. This whole thing has put them on the map.